Did you know that there's a difference between caring about someone and being caring to that individual? Over 20 years ago, I worked at a popular local club. One day, I decided to vent to the owner. My wife wants me to go with her to a museum tomorrow. I don't care about going to some museum. He stopped me and said, "You know what, Frank? I care about everything because everything can affect me. I care about how everyone's doing. I care about how everything is working. I care about why all of it's working the way that it's working." Think about this. When there's a fight here at the club, I don't just break up the fight. I bring both parties together to sort out the issues so that the animosity is eliminated. Otherwise, the fight may spill over into the streets and the name of this club will end up in a police report and in the newspapers. So, I've learned to care about everything. Right then, I had a greater understanding of care and why it's important. Do I care about everything? I'm Frank Love. I'm a husband, a father of 5, and I'm your brother. I may be your older brother, I may be your younger brother, but I'm your brother and I love you and I want to see your relationship be successful. My relationship history says married, divorced, and married. And I'll tell you, I was not a good husband to my first wife. I'm happy to report that my current wife of 15 years, Hassana, tells me that I'm doing a pretty good job of it now, though I've got my sights set on excellent. How many time sucks are you giving your attention to in a given day? Let's see. If you're like me, there's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and video games. And there's seemingly an infinite number of people and companies vying for our attention on each of these platforms. And I like movies and television shows too. What does this have to do with relationships? Well, the entity that deserves your time the most, your partner, is often neglected. Do you care about everything? How often do you pass on opportunities to be caring to your partner? You're tired, you're irritated. You're tired of being irritated. The kids, the gym, your friends. There's no limit to the number of reasons that you can drum up to avoid showing care. Yet, there's one basic fundamental reason to do it. And that's our relationship deserves 2 people in it who are committed to taking care of one another, and I insist that I be the very first. I cannot think of one single anything after my basic needs are met that deserves my time, attention, and energy more than my wife does. In my journey to be the loving husband that she deserves, I remind myself of 3 important strategies for demonstrating care. They are, number 1, eliminate all deal breakers. Deal breakers are predetermined circumstances under which you will leave or be less loving if they occur. I have none of these in my marriage. My message is quite the contrary. Do your best, and I've got your back. 2, affirm everything. Make sure your partner understands that there's nothing that will come out of their mouths that will be dismissed, belittled, or frowned upon because you care about their perspectives, preferences, and experiences. 3, give your time. No matter how your partner wants to be shown affection and appreciation and care, if you aren't investing your time, you're not doing your best. Caring for my wife is an investment, a worthy one and a selfish one too, because I certainly want to experience care from her. And I'm willing to go first, over and over again. Our paramount responsibility in a relationship is to take care of one another. It's our responsibility when we're tired. It's our responsibility when we have competing priorities. It's our responsibility when we're irritated at each other. And when we're in a relationship, we get to care about everything. So, how are you going to be caring to your partner today? Make the investment. Make it daily. I promise it's going to come back to you. I did it twice, and I wish to support you in doing it only one time. I'm Frank Love, and I care about everything. And you can too. Until next time.